A new initiative in England has seen the first nursery open within a care home, where children and residents meet daily for activities including cooking, games and singing. Sharon Thomas went to the Apples and Honey Nightingale Nursery, based at Nightingale House in London, to meet some of the children and residents.
The mouse ran down, hickory dickory dock.
The love, the bonding, the unbridled joy of sharing a song. Nursery children at the Apples and Honey Nightingale Nursery in Balham, South London, come together with care home residents 5 days a week for singing and rhyme time and other activities.
With families not living close together anymore, this little one, her granny lives up in the north of Scotland, so she doesn't get to see many elderly people. And when she does, it just brings so much joy to her.
The youngsters love singing with the friends they've made at Nightingale Hammerson Care Home. The 90-year age gap makes no difference at all.
My parents live very far away, so it's nice for Max to be able to have that interaction with grandparents and grandmas, just to kind of normalise it for him. And it's nice for the older people here, because even though they have their own families, they get to play with babies, see babies moving around. It's just lovely for them, I think.
They run numerous intergenerational sessions here, from pottery and painting classes to lunch clubs.
What did you put in it?
Faye Garcia lived in New York for years working for the United Nations. Now nearly 90, one of life's highlights is weekly lunch dates with her friends Naraya and Eva.
I feel completely reborn. I mean, it's so joyful and I'm learning a lot, and hopefully they might learn a little too from us oldies. I never had children or grandchildren, and I love it. I really do.
The idea of this is to create an environment that includes the whole community, a natural, homely feel for the residents, and for these toddlers, a chance to spend time with and hear stories from people a similar age to their great-grandparents. And for 91-year-old Margaret, it's been transformational.
I love it, genuinely love it. It's more than I ever expected. This is a marvellous relationship, just wonderful. It's when you get a little knowing smile, or they come up to you with a little song, "How do you do?" Breaks your heart. It really does. Very moving.
The intergenerational interaction was the brainchild of a woman recognised by the Queen for her services to children. She's been taking youngsters to visit care homes for nearly 3 decades.
The children, they become much more mature, they're so sensitive, and they have these great relationships with people who have actually got time to listen to them. People who've got time to actually hear and to share their stories. And as for the residents, their faces, they light up, they have a joie de vivre. Many of them have never had grandchildren or children. And this way, they actually become grandmas, they become great-grandmas, quite unexpectedly.
The care home has been here for 170 years. The children share in its rich history, as well as its stimulating activities, largely derived from the company they keep.
Most people will spend their last 1,000 days in a care home, and that time, if they actually spend that time excited and engaging with a group of people that they normally don't engage with, and also for the children, they're actually getting exposure of interacting with elderly people who can be grandparents, because some kids will not have that level of exposure as well.
A groundbreaking project that makes a care home feel like a community, and in an inspirational setting for all generations.